Hey guys, how's it going? Raf here, and today is March 18th, which means spring starts in about 2 days, and today that's exactly what I have for you guys. It's my spring pickups for this year. It's just stuff that I've been acquiring over the last 3 months, and it's in no particular order, but I definitely have some really good bangers for you guys. But before I start, I really just want to mention a couple things. If the audio is not as good as per usual, I do apologize. It's just really hot in my room. I'm barely doing anything and I'm already sweating bullets, so I opened the window just a bit, so you'll have to excuse me for that. Second thing is that I reached 7,000 views, so thank you very much to everybody who's tuned in to at least one of my videos. I really appreciate it. And also, I gained more than 100 subscribers over the last few months, so thank you very much. I'm definitely glad to have reached that milestone. It's definitely something that makes me feel really good about this whole YouTube thing. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and the fact that it's working a lot better than I expected only makes things better, and it encourages me to push out more content. And now that I hear my cat, which brings me to my last point, if you hear him, I apologize. He doesn't like to be alone, but unfortunately he can't be with me when I film these videos because he'd just be running around and disturbing the whole process, so you'll have to excuse that as well. So without further ado, I think we should start. I have about 8 to 10 items if I'm not mistaken. Have a couple hats, have some jackets, and some t-shirts. So without further ado, I think we should start with the hats. So the first one I have for you is a banger. It's this Logo 7 Seattle Supersonics snapback. It's got the red brim, gray underbrim. Got the classics Sonics logo right here. The fact that this team doesn't even exist anymore makes this hat even cooler in my opinion. That green is like that deep forest green, looks amazing. This hat has barely been worn, if not ever. You got the maroon snaps with the Logo 7 branding right here. And here are the tags for you guys. Super crisp. Like I said, I don't even think this hat's been worn, or at least very not heavily. So there you guys go. Super happy with this one. I got this one from my work. And as far as twill hats go, this one is probably the best fitting one. I have my Bugs Bunny one that I showcased in another pickup video. Maybe you've seen it. That's also up there. But honestly, I would say this one's even better. The way the crown goes up, it just fits my head really nice, and I'm very excited to wear this one. So moving on to the second hat, we got this. It's another vintage one. We got this Detroit Pistons by Anco, which I think I've mentioned it before, but up until recently, I didn't know that it was American Needle. I didn't know it was the same brand, but you got this super dope design. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on camera. I really hope it does, but you got this sort of hologram for the like with a basketball net and a basketball going through it, really reminiscent of the Air Jordan 13, which leads me to believe this was probably made around the late 90s just by the shape and just the overall build construction. You got Detroit Pistons in a circle right here, and you got the logo right here on the side. This one still has the original cardboard inside. I didn't put that in there. I got this one from my work also, so I got some really good deals on both of them, which leads me to realize that I got all three from my work. So all three of these I got for a really good price, which I'm super excited about. Makes everything a little bit more sweeter. And yeah, you got the green underbrim, and the tags are almost brand new. I mean, basically brand new. The sweatband has been literally untouched. And yeah, so a DS Detroit Pistons American Novelty Company hat. And yeah, so moving on to the next one, which is not vintage but super interesting as well. You got this hat. This is like, if you know, you know. This is Sir times Bin Trail. So if you don't know, Bin Trail is a creative collective that was started by 3 DJs, Herod Preston and Virgil Abloh were 2 of those ones. I forget the name of the other guy. But yeah, it's on a starter build. It's on a starter hat. So like I said, not vintage, but this is extremely rare and hard to find. There's a couple on Grailed and they go for a lot of money. These were made in very limited quantities, and the details on them are, I mean, it's very nice. You got this old English font, which is one of my very favorite fonts ever. One of my Grail hats is a Compton hat with this exact font, one that probably Eazy-E would have been wearing. And you got the signature. I don't remember whose signature this is, but this is a signature. To be honest, I didn't really know much about that hat until I got it. This was my boss's old hat from my work. He's had this one for a very long time, and just an overall super hard to find limited hat, and I'm very grateful to have it in my collection. Bintrill has, I've never bought a piece from Bintrill, but I remember around that time, 2013, 2014, which is when Bintrill started. I remember like their designs and how a lot of people were rocking them. A lot of celebrities were rocking them back then, which I think Rihanna and anyways, I can't remember who else, but a lot of celebrities were rocking it. So yeah, super nice. You got the green underbrim. You got the natural, starter, and Sir New York. So there you have it. That's it for the hats. Super stoked about these ones. Really happy to have them in my collection. And now moving on to the jackets. So this one, probably one of my biggest purchases as far as like clothing goes. I rarely spend that much on one piece of clothing, but this one I got at a super heavy discount because I got it from my work as well. This is a North Face Himalayan 550. So it looks like a Nuptse, but it's not exactly quite like one. It's got 550 fill, whereas the Nuptse has 700 if I'm not mistaken. And the cut on it is a bit different. This one's a lot more elongated. It's a lot more long, and personally, it's more fit for my needs. I don't really like how the Nuptses fit. I don't like the short and boxy fit. I like to be more like able to move freely, and this one definitely allows me to do so. I got this one in an XL, which is my true size. And the retail of these is like 550 or 575, definitely around that mark. And when I got it, the tags were still attached. It was brand new, and I got it for around 350 if I'm not mistaken. So super good deal. You got the North Face detailing right here. You got a sort of like more heavy duty material up on the like upper, which is useful because if you carry like around like a gym bag like I do, and you have the string going around your body, it's definitely going to use the material a lot more faster. So definitely useful to have that. You got some cinches for the hood right here, and you got some cinches on the bottom as well. And the pockets are lined in this like fleece material. I don't know if you guys are able to see, probably not, but you got YKK zippers. And another useful thing is that you got double zippers. So when you want to sit down, for example, in the metro or in your car, it's really useful. You won't be as tight sat, if you will. So super happy about this one. I've been wearing this one pretty much every single day. Definitely getting my money's worth out of it, even though the high price tag. So that's it for this one. No regrets from my part. Really happy about this one. But honestly, the next one that I have for you guys is probably the new crown jewel of my collection ever since I got it. I showed it to a couple of my friends who are into vintage, and they were definitely jealous of that one. We got this 96 World Series by Starter. So it's sort of a like bomber style jacket with like windbreaker material. Now I'm going to show you the details. You got the World Series right here, super nice embroidery. Got the Starter Diamond Collection tag right here, size extra large, fits very nice and baggy as you want. And one thing I find really cool about this one is the fact that it's like a two bicolor jacket. So you got one side that's blue, one side that's black. And probably the coolest thing about this jacket is really like the patch. I'm gonna try to put my hand in it to sort of like show you guys better, but got the patch. 96 World Series, if I'm not mistaken, the Yankees won that year. So super nice jacket. It's in brand new condition. I consider myself very lucky to have it. You got the Starter right here, and yeah man, it's definitely a staple piece. Definitely one that I'm gonna keep for a very long time. And yeah, even the buttons are all like gloss black. You got this super nice detailing, and yeah, I can't wait to pull it out. So that's it for this one. Like I said, probably the newest crown jewel in my collection. I'm very proud to have this one. And this one I literally bought yesterday. It's a Pepe the Frog like t-shirt. So like a NASCAR themed t-shirt. You got the Chase Authentic right here, size extra large. It's kind of narrow, but still like an extra large, just more on the narrow side, which surprises me because Chase usually fits really, really big. But it's dated July 14th, 2002. It's from the Chicagoland Speedway and the Tropicana 400 Cup. And you got a bunch of like sponsors right here. The Muppet. I think this was to like celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Muppet, I'm gonna guess, just by this right here. But yeah, you got Pepe the Frog racing a NASCAR, and the design on this one is like super, super crisp. It hasn't been worn much. And I also got this one from my work. It belonged to one of my coworkers. He has super good taste, so it's not the first time that I acquire something that used to belong to him and get it into my own personal collection. And that's not it. You also got the backside. So basically, they put a bunch of like real racers and they sort of like associated a Muppet to them. So super, super dope. I really am excited to wear this one. It's gonna go with a lot. I really like green. I think it's a very versatile color, especially with the black and the white and all those other accents. I'm super, super happy to have this one. Definitely a cool, cool piece. Now this one I wear really often to the gym just because of how comfortable it is. It's on a Planet Hollywood tag. It's really washed out. I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see that, but the tag is washed out. The fade is crazy, but it's this Nebraska Cornhuskers t-shirt, and as you can see, it fits really, really like boxy. It fits really boxy and short, just how I like them to fit when I work out. I really like to be baggy and comfortable. You know, not like the Nupsy jacket. It's where that's the material is really stiff. This one is super, super like worn in, so it's really comfortable. One interesting is that it's single stitch on the sleeves, but it's double stitch on the bottom, which is I've never really seen before, so kind of interesting. And there's nothing on the back, so super, super dope pickup. Really, really cheap though, just like something I could just beat around in and not feel bad about it because it's already so worn. Now for the very final piece, we have another one that is super special to me, at least. We got this Theos t-shirt, which if you don't know, Theos is a vintage store in my city. They opened around 2020, and I remember I was one of their first customers that came the first week that they opened. And from the moment we met, me and the owners and the people that were there, we just had a really good bond. We've been dealing with each other for a long time, you know, trading, buying and all. Super, super cool people to deal with. And basically they released this collection on a bunch of like vintage blanks that they like printed this on, and only the staff got XL, or not that, but all the XLs that they gave out to, well, they sold to clients sold out. So I couldn't really get my t-shirt, so, and it's been a few months, keep in mind. So all the staff got XLs, and one of their staff members, G, thought it was a good idea to give his own personal t-shirt to me, and now he's rocking like the medium, which fits better. So I ended up with his XL, and he's happier with the medium, and everybody's a winner. I'm really grateful for that one. So thank you, G, Michael, and the rest of the team at Theos. I really, really appreciate it that you guys thought of me and my big self. But yeah, you got the Theos. It's on a All-Star, I think. No, All Style, sorry, All Style. So the fit is really, really nice. It's already been like shrunk, so it fits kind of smaller than I'd like, but it still fits really, really nice. Definitely a good like layering piece for sure. Got the little cartoonish kind of character. I'm sure there's a name for that character. I just can't. I think it's Scrappy, if I'm not mistaken. Scrappy, but I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. But you got the Theos like monologue script, and you got the super, super cool New York Yankees fitted, and there's nothing on the back. So yeah, that's it for this t-shirt, and that's pretty much it for what I have to show you guys. Definitely the next video that I have coming up is my summer pickups, so that's going to be coming in a few months, probably like 2-3 months. Just give it the time. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm really happy that you guys have tuned in. I'm really happy to be doing videos again, because during the winter I don't really buy anything, or I just don't really consume all that much during winter, so can't really make that much content. But yeah, I'm really happy you guys tuned in. I'm very happy to have shown you guys all of these nice pickups, and I'm definitely excited to put them and incorporate them into my fit pics that you'll be able to see on my Instagram. So thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.